All right, our managed mom, Rachel Harris, is back with another road trip with Rach, and this time she visited beautiful Marina del Rey, California, where I actually used to live when I moved to California to start my career a little bit. My friend had a place in Marina del Rey, and so he let me stay there on his couch.
Oh man, I love Marina del Rey, and it's kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to get to from Phoenix, 6-hour drive, hour flight, and as you know, it's just 10 minutes away from LAX, so you can fly in, be there quickly, but you don't hear the noise of the airplanes.
No, you don't.
You're just by the quiet marina. You know, and it's exciting, and it's also peaceful all in one. You know, you live there. I'm so envious.
So this is way back, so this is back in. I will do a little quick name drop, but Suzanne Summers was our neighbor.
Oh,
and then
that's so cool.
And then the women's volleyball team would practice in front, so I was pretty much in heaven.
I bet.
But you were in heaven because this was a great trip for you because your daughter's over there. So
and my son.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Yeah. And my daughter-in-law.
So
I get to go anyway. So I decided to turn it into one of my road trip with Rach segments because it's cold right now, and it's time to get away from that. Start, imagining where we're going to go this year.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to get there. And I brought you guys some cake. We'll dive into this a little bit later.
All right.
From Marina del Rey. Check it out. Says to my Arizona Daily Mix team. Susie's Cakes, all the celebs order these.
Yeah.
But I did way more than eat cake, Brad.
All right, what'd you do? Let's go through it.
You know what I did? I went parasailing.
Okay, that's what we were seeing a little bit. All right, talk about this.
Have you ever been parasailing?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
In Marina del Rey?
No, actually, this is like down in the Bahamas somewhere.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I love about going there is the water is calm, peaceful. The crew is fantastic. We went on my daughter's 22nd birthday, and it's called Marina del Rey Parasailing. That is Simon getting me set up in my life jacket and harness, and it's so beautiful just to go out on the boat. And then when it's time to launch, you actually sit on the front of the boat, Brad, and then it pulls you up. But let me tell you, it's very calm. You can even get a sense from my video. This is what it feels like.
Yeah, and you guys are dressed. I thought you'd have to be a bathing suit or something.
No, well, you can if you want. Because when they bring you down, if you want, you can dip your toes in the water. We did not do that, and I think next time I will, just because if you do that, you have to go out barefoot, and I was afraid my toesies would get cold, Brad. And it was a little bit chilly up there, but look how high we got.
Oh, yeah.
Views of Santa Monica, of course, the beautiful Pacific Ocean. You could see sea life in the water.
Wow.
And this crew is very experienced. They're U.S. Coast Guard licensed masters. And I will tell you, the only thing to know is once you're up there, there's really no communication with the boat. I suppose you could wave your arms, but we were 800 feet up, Brad, so I don't know that they would see us. Look at that. You can see the distance from there.
Wow.
But I don't really think that matters. I just like to let people know, because other than that, it was just perfect from start to finish. You can only book there at the facility or by calling the number. I've got all that in my blog at managedmoms.com. You can also rent a GoPro from them, which we did, and also add the photo package. So they took these gorgeous professional pictures of us. We had an absolute blast. I highly recommend it.
I like that. I like that.
All right, what about brunch cruising? Have you done that?
I've not, that's the thing. I just lived there and was kind of like trying to be a, a star. So, but brunch cruising, what's going on there?
So you didn't take any time to have fun?
I did some other fun stuff, but not really getting out on the water and everything.
See, and let's go to that video because I go to Marina del Rey all the time and I never go on the water. So doing this report encouraged me to book some fun activities. So this is the brunch cruise, and let me tell you, we're going to love about this, Brad. Bottomless mimosas, bottomless champagne, and 2 hours. The food was decadent, worth every calorie. And there's the front of the boat. Beautiful boat, beautiful day. Look at the desserts.
Nice.
Lots to choose from, just like the buffet, which was very extensive with breakfast items and lunch items. And look at that.
Oh my
all the food groups, and then in a minute you're going to see my plate of food, and I did not hold back. I ate it all, Brad. It was so good. And the boat has 3 levels, so you can go up to the top deck, and our waiter was so attentive. He just came and kept filling our glasses, because I say it's bottomless, and it sure is. It sure is. So I do recommend that as well.
I love it.
So fun.
So that's good. All right. So, was there one more we're going to do?
Yes, let's do one more.
Really
so
quick.
we also rented our own boat, and you can do this through Marina del Rey boat rentals. So there's 14 types of boats you can rent. We did the Duffy electric boat. There's my son driving. We brought our own food, our own drinks, and it was a good value because for a 2-hour boat rental, it was $304 up to 12 people. So if you split the cost, that's pretty economical.
Yeah.
So we had a blast. I highly recommend doing that as well. And later in the show, I'm going to tell you where to wine, dine, unwind, and more. So stay with us for my second segment.
If you have not been on Marina del Rey in a while, a lot has changed through there, new stuff and everything. So, all right, we'll check it out.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you. All right, Managed Mom Rachel Harris earlier shared the first part of her trip to Marina del Rey, California. Now we're looking at the second part of this really cool trip that literally, as we were saying, it's what, probably a 5.5-hour drive from here?
About 6 hours,
6
right?
hours, depends how you're driving.
And only 10 minutes from LAX.
There you go.
But yet it doesn't feel like you're close to the airport.
No.
So it's super easy to get there from here. So I say plan a trip to Marina del Rey. This is the time to plan.
And so did you go during the weekend or during the weekday?
I've been both because you know my kids live out there.
Right.
So I have been a ton over the last 4 years. Lucky me.
Got it. And as we're looking
so
right now
check it out. This
at the wharf here.
this is Fisherman's Village, built in 1967. You see all the yachts there. That's where you can go parasailing. That's where you can rent all types of water activity vehicles. Plus they have restaurants and shops. And look at that lighthouse. During the weekends, they have live entertainment. And in fact, I did some shopping there and brought you a souvenir, which I'll show you in a bit. And also that's where I got my sweatshirt that I'm wearing. But I do recommend Fisherman's Village.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the next thing, Brad, because there is a very cool beach in Marina del Rey. Was there when you lived there?
Yep.
Do you know what it's called?
Mm-hmm. The beach?
Mother's Beach.
Oh, I didn't know that what it was called. I just went to the beach.
You just went to the beach.
Yeah,
well, what's nice about Marina del Rey, it's close to the big beaches as well, but this is a small man-made one. There's my daughter. You can rent paddle boards and kayaks, and it's got a playground and picnic tables, very family-friendly, hence the name Mother's Beach, and there's not a tide, so families really like it. But you know, Marina del Rey is also close to Venice Beach, Santa Monica, Manhattan Beach, so you get the best of both worlds without having to battle the proper LA traffic.
Well, I think the reason why I didn't go to Mother's Beach because I had a beach right in front of me.
There
so
you
I didn't have to go. I didn't have to go like over to some other beach.
I wouldn't have either. All right, let's talk about where to wine and dine.
Oh, that's the part you love.
Oh, I do. Worth every calorie when I go to Marina del Rey. And this video is going to make you hungry. This is my favorite restaurant called Brizo. It also happens to be in my favorite hotel, which is pretty new, and that's the Marina del Rey Courtyard Marriott, also a Residence Inn. I know you got to order one of those, Brad, if you go the main lobster roll. The pull-apart rolls. That is brunch. Cannot recommend Brizo enough. Now check this out. This is called Dear Jane's, and I heard about this place from Jamie Lee Curtis on Instagram. Yeah, great bar as you can see. Really cool decor inside, sort of a throwback to the 60s and 70s. You got to get the bread, check out the cute butter. When Jamie Lee Curtis covered it on her Instagram, there is the salad. She was showing the waiter making the tableside salad, which is so delish. It is the chopped shrimp Louis for two. You got to get it. Shrimp scampi, get that as well. Now, I gotta warn you, it is pricey. It is a special occasion place, but worth it. Hi-Ho Burgers, right there on the marina, definitely is gonna fit in your budget. And the reason that place is so good is they use the 100% grass-fed Wagyu beef, which is supposed to be better. Okay, also, this is a new find. It's called Mom Please. It's Ukrainian food, so you've got the savory and the sweet dumplings, but I also really like the coffee and the almond croissants, and that is right there on the border of Marina del Rey and Playa Vista. Pretty new, locals love it. I recommend trying that as well.
Oh my gosh.
Pie, there's a pie place in Marina del Rey where you can just get a slice of pie. That is a relatively new place called Winston Pies. And how about cake, Brad? Susie's Cakes, which we're gonna dive into after we get through my last video. So you gotta stay patient. All right, where to stay in Marina del Rey. So we talked about the Courtyard Marriott, which was built just about 2 or 3 years ago, so it's brand new, modern. That is a suite. I always say join the membership clubs. I joined Bonvoy, which is the Marriott one, and I stayed enough that if you get, they have a room available, you can get upgraded, which I did at no extra cost. Look at that view from my balcony. Oh my goodness. I wake up in Marina del Rey in a good mood. And the thing about this area as well is it tends to be 10 degrees cooler than the rest of LA. This is also footage in the suite. You get a living room, and wait till you see the bedroom, which I'm going to show you in just a second as we pan over, because you push a button and the blinds all open up, and you get this panoramic view of the marina. We're walking in there now, and you'll see that. This is a suite in the Marriott.
Wow.
Like I said, just built a few years ago.
Yeah.
And that over there is the Residence Inn, connected by a common area. Right there, you can walk out the back and go walking down the marina. The employees are great. I really love this place. And I have several others, but you can find those in my blog at managedmoms.com. And I brought you a souvenir.
I know, this is
Bradley.
awesome. Look at that. I got my Bradley surfboard souvenir there.
Is that your name when you misbehave?
It's, well, here a lot. They use it a lot. Just Bradley in general. There you go. So, Rachel, thank you.
You are
This
so
was
welcome.
awesome.
We'll have cake later.
Yeah, where's the next trip? Very quickly, you know?
You know what? I'm going to hit the road again in Arizona. We're talking about the Meteor Crater and some other places next time I'm here.
I like it. There you go. All right. Hey, find out what's coming up tomorrow on the show when we come back after this.